So I decided to do another little series here that I'm going to try to get to once a week, and that is where you guys review the games for me, and I'll just put it to audio and video. And, if someone tells me a certain game that they would like me to check out or do a review on, I will also do that. But if you just tell me about a game you really like, I might ask you more questions, and I might adapt that to a video, and that's what I'm doing today with a game called UnderHero. Now, again, this review was written by Trik, and he had beat the game. This is a game that he's been playing for about 10 hours is what he says. He really enjoyed the game. And it's a quick overview of the game. It's an RPG platformer where the chosen hero has failed, and an underling of the evil king reluctantly takes his place as the new hero. Use time-based combat to defeat enemies as you venture across the land, face off against quirky bosses, and save the Chestnut Kingdom from your own evil boss, Mr. Stitches. And everything I've seen about this game actually looks really fun and enjoyable, and it's definitely one of those games that I'm personally going to put on my wish list, and if it falls on sale or something of that nature, then I'm going to get it. So in his own words, Trik said that the combat is very good, and the story is pretty decent. The platforming, though, was spot on, and that was something he really enjoyed. And probably the biggest compliment you can get from any gamer is he said he didn't get bored the entire time of playing the game. He also said that, when you're playing the game, his biggest concern was leveling up, because enemies don't respawn. And so he figured there might be an issue with not being able to grind enough and not to get high enough level. But the game does a really good job of pacing, though. So it gives you just enough money and enough enemies to fight to keep you on track as far as your level and your abilities as you go in to fight new enemies and different bosses. The one thing that he did say is that it is somewhat easy to get lost in the game, and that the mapping in the game is not great at all. Which for me, that's a major downside. I don't like a lot of games that do that, but he said essentially just follow the money and you'll find out where you're going. And I trust his word on that because he doesn't like games where he gets lost either, so it must be not that big of an issue. As overall, he said the game's really good and a lot of fun. It's something that he thinks anyone could pick up, from a casual gamer to an expert, and there's just so much to enjoy in it that a lot of people will ultimately like this game. It also speaks to the retro community a little bit with the gaming style itself, with the pixel art, and with your platforming. But at the same time, also has a modern edge to it, which makes it more engaging for a lot of other gamers who maybe don't love all of the retro Metroidvanias. So it does offer both worlds, and having some just fantastic characters in it really just adds depth to the game. But anyway, that's UnderHero, and that's my series that I'm looking for names. If anyone has any idea for this little series, let me know. I was going to call it The Quickies, but that sounds really weird. And with YouTube anymore, I don't know what they're going to do, so I don't know. I was going to try to play off of something to be kind of funny, but you'll in and out, I know that sounds horrible too. No, they're meant to sound horrible, don't get me wrong. It's just, not too much on the nose, and honestly, just right before recording is when I decided, I don't have a name for this whole thing. I just came up with the idea and decided to do it. But anyway, if you have any games too that you would like me to put to video and audio, just let me know in the comment section below, and I will ask you some questions about the game, and we'll be on our way to getting another one done. But show some love to Trik. He did a great job. Most of this was really easy thanks to his writing and just his opinions on the game. Anyway, guys, like always, I'm wishing you health, wealth, and above all, I hope you're truly happy because you make me happy. Love you guys. Bye-bye.